Hi, this is Marcy from Canadian Equality Consulting. I just wanted to jump on here quickly as an ally and as a person committed to anti-racism and dedicated to the journey. I wanted to just jump on and share with you that, our Black, our people of color, Indigenous, and the various intersections of those identities with women, with people living with a disability, are all going through very serious collective trauma right now. And it's our responsibility to check in with them and make sure that they're okay. What's interesting is that in organizations, typically those individuals, so Black individuals, people of color, Indigenous people, or women, are often tasked to do the hard equity, diversity, and inclusion, or EDI work in organizations. And with all of these terrible, violent incidents of systemic racism that are coming to light right now and breaking through into mainstream discussions, a lot of the solutions that are being recommended is to ramp up your EDI work. And yes, that is 100% part of the solution, but it's not the only solution. But it's incredibly important to know that EDI work is typically tasked with these individuals that are experiencing so much trauma right now. And it's important for us all to recognize that and to decolonize our EDI work. So what I mean by that is a lot of this EDI work is, given to people, given to these underrepresented populations to do off the side of their desk with little to no extra resources, with little to no support. And that's not right. And we need to realize that EDI work is every single person's responsibility in the organization to move forward. And they need to be adequately supported and resourced in order to make any sort of difference. It's also incredibly important to make sure that you're checking in on these employees and make sure they have everything they need, that they feel supported, that they feel safe at work, and safe working by distance right now because they're all going through trauma. And also check in with your employee assistance program if you have one. If you don't, you might want to consider getting one during this time. But if you do have one, check in and see if the counseling services are diverse, if they're trauma informed, if you have counselors that are trained and able to provide counseling to people of color, to Black people, to Indigenous people around the times that we're in with trauma and extreme violence and systemic racism. So thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to pop on, have a quick conversation. Please leave your thoughts in the comments on how you can check in with your colleagues, maybe some conversation starters, some tips. Feel free to populate that in the comments and I will do the same. Thank you so much.